Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Southwest Wisconsin Metal Detecting. My name is Steve. Nice to see you again. We've gotten some rain lately, so I thought I'd just pop around town here, maybe hit a few tot lots. So let's start beeping around, see if we can find anything. Back to you on the next good beep. Well, right here I got a nice 2930. We'll give this a dig, see what we got. There it is. Just as I expected, quarter. On to the next beep. My very next target, 28 to 32. We'll give that a dig, see what we got. And another quarter. Not too far from the last one. On to the next beep. Well, this is not very far from that last quarter. 22.24. I'm gonna guess it's a penny. Let's get down there and see what we got. That may have been in the same plug as the last one. Didn't seem very deep. Yeah, I saw it. It is a penny. Alright, on to the next beep. Well, actually, when I looked down to put this tiny plug back in, there was another penny, I believe. No, it's a dime this time. That's why the signal was jumping. Little spill here. Quarter, dime, penny. On to the next beep. Well, I've been walking a little bit. Haven't had many signals. Well, when the detector does that, it's usually a shallow coin. I think that's going to be a penny. And it should be about right there. And let's see what we got. Yep, it's a zinc penny, I think. On to the next beep. Got another target here. The 25, 26, 27. It's coming up very small. Could be a dime. Could be a ring. Let's see what it is. Well, it must be deeper. When my pinpointer doesn't pick it up, we are going to locate that again. Well, that's coming up at 30 now. We're just gonna have to dig down, see what that is. Could be a quarter now. Yeah, it is a little deeper. And it's a dime. Was a little deeper. Let's check that hole again. Yeah, that's just falsing. All right, on to the next beep. This signal here is coming up at a 4, 5, 6. I don't normally dig those, but I have had rings come up, gold rings come up at that number. It is pinpointing with the Equinox 800 very small. Let's just dig up this piece of junk and hopefully it's going to be something good. Well, I'm right on top of it. So hopefully one scoop will do it. And it is a small piece of aluminum foil, probably a candy bar or something. Well, it's worth a try. On to the next beep. Here's another signal that is double tapping, so it's shallow. There we go. 25, 26. So I'm gonna guess copper penny or a dime. Right there. It's not very deep. So I think we'll just try to stab it out of there. This is a dime. On to the next beef. Well, not every day can you detect a nice old yard in an old house. It's still kind of fun just to go out to a park and see what you might find. It's usually a clad day, but that's all right. You're still finding targets. See, like, there's a 24. A little bit different signal on this one. Kind of a high pitch every once in a while. Let's find out what it is. Sounds relatively shallow, so we'll do another, just a little stab here. And it's a cent, 1 cent, zinc penny. On to the next beep. While I'm here at the park, or any park, I always pick up the trash that I find. A pen, some bottle ring. Band-Aid's kind of scary, but I'm gonna grab that too with my gloved hand. I always try to leave these parks better than I find them. So let's get on to the next beep. Well, I just might leave the GoPro running. I can't seem to get very far and I get another signal. 29.30 should be a quarter. There it is. I'll get you down here. I think that's another shallow one. Yep, there it is. Hadn't been dropped very long ago. States quarter. On to the next beep. Here's one that's jumping around 2021. Showing a little depth. Right in the grass. Just a zinc penny. At least I believe it is. Yep, 2000 something. On to the next beep. Well, finding this one kind of interesting. 28 to almost mid 30s. Does not seem like it's large. Does have some depth to it. Well, I think I'll dig this off camera because I've got to make a pretty good sized plug, but I'll be right back. Well, I've got the plug dug. I still got to go a little bit deeper here. There's a coin. Oh, it's a wheat cent. That's why it was so deep. It's probably falsing, but I'll swing over it again. There was some houses on this property years ago. There's the 1 cent side. $1951D. Oh, neat. At a park, and I didn't figure I'd be finding any wheat cents. So good deal. On to the next beep. Well, I've got one here, kind of jumpy, around 20. Might be a rotting zinc penny. Oh, it's pinpointing rather large. No, I don't dig stuff that big. Oh well, on to the next beep. Well, I believe I have another shallow target here. Should be right about there. Not very deep. I think I saw it. There it is. It's a dime. Alright, on to the next beep. Well, we've got a signal here. Around a 30, it should be a quarter. Well, went down to 28, might be a dime. Should be right under the edge of that weed. Yep. Should be relatively shallow again. There's my quarter. On to the next beep. Here we have another shallow target. $25, $26, $27. I think it's about right there. Well, it was shallow. And it's a dime this time. On to the next beep. Again, this is kind of I call it interesting because it's a little iffy. 25 to 30 and sometimes higher. Let's see, we'll get her pinpointed. Pinpointing at about a 25. Go. Oh, I think it fooled me. Wow, why would it read that dime so deep? Let's gonna put this away, gonna swing over that hole again. I've had dimes come up near 30, but well, there's kind of strange. I think we're gonna walk away. Yeah. All right, on to the next beep. Here's a 2930, probably a quarter. Real solid sounding. Right about there. Alright, chap, she's laying flat. That's why it's such a good signal. Eagle back. On to the next beep. Well, again, I didn't get very far. 24, 25, 26. Could be a copper penny or a dime. That one sounds real shallow. And it is a penny. Memorial. On to the next beat. Well, I didn't turn on the camera on this one because it was kind of a goofy signal and it was right next to the curb here. But when I got down to it, I found a single quarter here, 1994. But when I pulled this out, I saw a whole stack of change. Got me a little spill here. Here's another quarter. And another quarter. And a nickel. So 80 cents. Right next to the curb. Sweet. On to the next beep. Well, on this target, it sounds like a repeatable, nice target. It's jumping to 30 like a quarter. But it kind of reminds me of a coin spill again with the different numbers in there. See if I can get it on the pinpointer. Yep, should be about right there. See where it's at. Oh, I kicked that quarter right back in the hole. There we go. On to the next beat. On this one, I've got a 26. We'll see. The number's jumping around quite a bit, around 26, but it's a good solid target. Well, it's a little deeper, surprisingly. Copper penny maybe, or a dime. There it is, copper penny, I believe. Definitely 1961. About 3 years off a wheat cent. On to the next beat. Just a couple feet away on this curb strip. This one's jumping again, 26 to 31. Showing some depth. Let's see what we got going. See if the pinpoint will grab it or not. Just barely. We'll cut a good sized plug. Oh, I think I see it. It's a coin stuck on some trash. That's why it was jumping around. It's just a dime. Had a little piece of aluminum or aluminum foil, I believe. Good deal. On to the next beep. Well, I was getting a shallow hit next to the curb here, and I pinpointed it like this. It was right on top of the concrete. Just move it. There's that penny. All right, on to the next beep. Well, this is a pretty productive curb strip. Got another quarter signal around 29:30. Seems pretty shallow. very shallow. Oh, I think I was poking it there. Oh, it's not a quarter. It's a Matchbox car. Or Hot Wheels. Alright. On to the next beep. Well, real close to my last target. I've got a 25 jumping to 28, 29. So let's see what it is. Did show it was deeper, so I'm not getting it with my pin pointer. We will dig a bigger plug so I can get deeper. Ah, it's just falling apart today. Well, at least it sounds like I'm closer to whatever it is. Maybe a handful will do it. Nope. There it is. It's just a memorial copper penny. 74 maybe? Sure, we'll call it that. Doesn't matter. Low 70s. On to the next beep. Well, this is a much better sounding signal. 24, 23, 25. Pinpoint small. So let's give her a dig. I'm sure that's a coin. There it is. It's another copper penny. 72, 73. On to the next beep. Well, this one rang up about a 25, like probably another penny. I think I like the other curb strip better. We were getting quarters. It's a little deeper. Maybe it won't be a quarter. What is that? Junk? End of a light bulb, maybe? Yep. End of an old light bulb socket. On to the next beep. Here is another 25, 26. Pinpoint's relatively small. Sounds good. See if the old pin pointer will pick it up. It's got a little depth to it. Big old clump. Maybe that's a button. Nope. Oh, it's a dime. On to the next beep. This one is a 2425. Might have a little bit of depth to it. There's a good place to dig a plug. Next to a tree, a little bit of roots there. And another dime. On to the next beep. Here's a very nice sounding one. 25, 26, probably going to be a dime or a copper penny. Alright, let's give her a dig. Oh, right on it. Yeah, copper penny. 1967. On to the next beep. Well, I'm going to call this an iffy signal. Some low tones, some high tones. 20 to 28s, jumping quite a bit. But it's repeatable both ways. So let's get surprised and see what this iffy signal is. Well, I got it, whatever it is. I believe it's a coin. That looks like it could be old enough to be a wheat cent. 51. I think the first one was 1951. Well, on to the next beep. Well, this target's a little jumpy. 26 to 30 on the Equinox 800. But it's tight. Can get it in both directions. So let's dig it. It's got a little bit of depth to it. Well, it really didn't. There it is. A Lincoln cent. And some memorials. Just a copper penny. On to the next beep. Well, I just finished that copper penny that came out, and it was iffy, and I see why now. I stuck my pinpointer back in, and it's got some iron in there. 3 pieces of it. Don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. But the Equinox 800 sniffed out that coin with all that iron in there. Awesome. Now we're on to the next beat. Well, that was fun. At the park near the church, I found 321 in clad Hot Wheels car, very little trash, and 3 wheat cents, I believe all from the 1950s.